Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? That's notification gang for hitting the like and the video even starts yet. Y'all are realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. If I'm being brutally honest with y'all, I was not really trying. I was hesitant or avoiding speaking on these types of topics, but a lot of y'all have been blowing up my mentions, blowing up my DMs, my emails, asking me, "Hey, Dev, when are you going to cover these types of topics? What's going on? Why have you spoken on this?" I've said this before on my channel before. I'm going to keep saying it again. I try my best not to talk about religion. I try my best not to talk about politics. Uh, you know, uh, Anything regarding war or anything. I try my best. It's just if you aren't monetized, you wouldn't fully understand the backlashes that happens behind the scenes. I get a lot of write-ups from YouTube, y'all. I can't even I can't even tell y'all how many times I don't went back and forth with them YouTube trying to appeal my stuff because they over here doing this, they doing that. And that's what happens when you're on other people's platforms. So I try my best to avoid that. But with that being said, here we are. Um, I had to speak on this. Obviously, of course, I'm aware of the ICE incident that the unalived a lady in a car who was y'all and certain people saying, some people saying that she was trying to drive into the ICE, other people saying she was trying to drive away. I'm not even about to get into all that. Yes, I know about it. Am I going to do a video on it? Probably not. Maybe I'll wait and see what's going to happen as far as whether or not they're going to press charges against them. I think last I read, I don't think they were pressing charges against the dude that pulled the trigger. So, maybe somewhere in the near future, maybe I'll cover it. But as of right now, it's just sad, man. Honestly, it's just sad what's happening right now. But this is what America voted for, man. So let's get into this, y'all. Chief says ICE stopped off-duty officer, demanded ID, and drew guns. Yeah, it's no fun when a rabbit got the gun, man. That's the crazy part. It's never any fun when a rabbit got the goddamn gun. Let's get into it, y'all.
In Brooklyn Park, one particular officer that shared her story with me was stopped as she passed ICE going down the roadway. When they boxed her in, they demanded her paperwork, of which she's a U.S. citizen and clearly would not have any paperwork. When she became concerned about the rhetoric and the way she was being treated, she pulled out her phone. In an attempt to record the incident, the phone was knocked out of her hands, preventing her from recording it. The officer had their guns drawn during this interaction. And after the officer became so concerned, they were forced to identify themselves as a Brooklyn Park police officer in hopes of slowing the incident and de-escalating the incident down. The agents then immediately left after hearing this, making no other comments, no other apologies, just got in their vehicles and left.
Real quick, y'all. Real quick. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't got that opportunity. I don't have that type of leeway. I don't have that type of position of power to say, hey, by the way, I'm a police officer, and then have them back up. I don't have that. So when the average citizen, the average American is cornered, like that's what his word said, is cornered. What do we do? What am I supposed to say? Because hell, I don't carry my papers in. What paper? I ain't got no goddamn papers. What the hell am I supposed to show you? Show me your papers. What I'm supposed to do? Go on Google and show you my freedom papers? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to show? Oh, give me your ID. Oh, do this, do that. But those that don't know, I am in South Florida. There was a lot of let me not say that. There was a lot of I'm trying to keep this as PC as possible. Situations that had happened down here in the Miami area. And it's just one of those things where, again, we see this time and time again where American citizens is being harassed. And I didn't say this on YouTube, but I said this online on my personal Facebook page, and I also said this on Instagram. When all of these things was happening with them, grabbing and attacking all these Hispanics, and people was laughing and all this, that, and the third. And I said on my Facebook, if I remember, if I can find it, I'm gonna go and take a screenshot of it and I'll post it in my community tab. But I said this verbatim. I said, Black people, please pay attention, because who do you think is next? Who do you think is next? Here we are. Let's keep going.
I wish I could tell you that this was an isolated incident. In fact, many of the chiefs standing behind me have similar incidents with their off-duty officers. This isn't just important because it happened to off-duty police officers, but what it did do is we know that our officers know what the Constitution is, they know what right and wrong is, and they know when people are being targeted, and that's what they were.
Oh, now y'all know about the Constitution. Keep telling y'all, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the goddamn done. Now all of a sudden y'all know about people's rights. Now all of a sudden y'all know about constitutions. Oh, that's funny. Because I recall seeing a lot of videos with police officers slapping phones out of civilian hands also too as well. Now you mad because ICE doing it to y'all? Oh man, the irony. The goddamn irony. Y'all must let me explain something to y'all. Matter of fact, before let me say that. Let's get into the second video, man. Let's get into the second video.
That woman was shot. I think, unfortunately, well, everything's unfortunate about it, right? But one of the real problems is now ICE are villains, and now people are looking at them like murderous military people that are on the streets of our city, and they're masked up, which is also a problem, right? Because if you get arrested by a cop, you're allowed to ask the cop, what is your name and badge number? And you could film that cop. If you get arrested by an ICE agent, you have no such right. They're wearing a mask. They don't have to tell you shit. That's a problem. That's a problem on our city streets, right? Because you could also pretend to be an ICE agent.
Right.
So I saw this terrible story about this family that was killed where these guys pretended to be a UPS driver. And they showed up and they made their way into the house and killed people because they were dressed up as a UPS driver. If you could pretend to be a UPS driver, for sure you could pretend to be an ICE agent, especially since they're completely anonymous. So think about how many people can get arrested or robbed or by criminals, right? Because you could just have people pretending they're like, it's not like it's impossible to fake their logo, right? It's pretty easy. It just says ICE. You know, how hard is that? You could easily imagine armed gangs pretending to be ICE agents robbing people.
In Brooklyn Park,
and the crazy part is, Joe Rogan, the crazy part is that's been happening. Just like you said, you can get the uniform, it just says ICE. You can go on Amazon right now and buy an ICE uniform. Go to Party City, hell, Walmart, whoever, you can create something. And it be the same damn thing. And it is terrifying. And it is weird that they can sit there and wear these masks, cover their face. Hell, y'all was the same ones all up in arms. Oh, it's my right not to have a mask on when I'm walking around. I can't breathe with all these masks. Y'all was the same one going in during COVID. Y'all remember that? Now all of a sudden, every single one of them got a mask on. Y'all ain't peep that? Y'all ain't peep that? Oh. Hmm. Want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe for her, cuz.